Hello, all of my sleepy bears. My name's Chronically Blue. Welcome back to some more Crash Bandicoot. Last episode, we got the red gem, and I think that is pretty fantastic. So now we're going to go to the Sphinxinator. We can earn a new path by unlocking a gem from else. Ooh. Now this one's going to be very annoying. You may be wondering, right, first off, there's 4 boxes right here. I know you're like, why would they do that? I don't know, they just felt like it, I guess. Now here, this bit has become very annoying. Because we have to double jump and then do the crash tornado death spin. So we're going to slide, jump, jump, go, 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 go. And just like that. And if that seems pretty easy, you don't know the half of it, don't you worry, it's going to become a lot harder. Because of course it would. Why wouldn't it be? And we don't need to step on the monkey. We're gonna be alright there. Whee! But we can go ahead and open this right here, right here. You may be wondering why exactly that box is there. Well, because that little hollow checkpoint box / metal checkpoint box, it saves the boxes, but not if we die. I think. Something like that. I don't know, it does something. I'm pretty sure. So before we go ahead and continue, because I know we didn't do that for no reason, we're going to go right on over here so we can go backwards just to make sure that we get everything. Ah, there's a checkpoint box. Adios. No. Okay. Aha. That was TNT. I should have been smarter, you know? Now that I did that, I'm just like, wait a minute. Why did I do that? That's okay. I mean, that blew up the TNT for me, so that's awesome. The other thing is that we know that, like, it wasn't, like, a super long thing, so we should be caught up pretty soon. I know there wasn't a gem there, so I know we did it for a reason. Hey, look, we got another trophy. Hooray! Yeah, honestly, the best part about the double jump is that it makes it super easy for us to just make sure that we can overcompensate. So again, there's not a whole lot of backtracking, like nothing to the severity of Crash 2, but there's like a tiny little bit of backtracking. So now we just have to make it all the way to the next checkpoint without dying. We are going to be A-okay. We are going to be fantastic. Ooh, that almost crushed my ponytail. Now, we are unable to run right now. As you know, we get the ability to run at the very end of the game, but once we are able to run, we will be like doing so many things. You're going to probably need to take like a muscle relaxer, honestly, because you're going to be like, Chronically Blue, stop, Chronically Blue, stop, you're giving me hemorrhoids. And I'm like, oh, sorry, not my fault. I'm gonna go right up on over here. Get away. And look at that, we already got the next checkpoint because we are fantastic. I don't know why, just that one little TikTok audio stuck in my head. It was like, I say disco, you say party. Disco, disco, party, party. Drum solo. Fantastic. I don't know why. It's just in my head for some reason. Now, obviously, be careful because, there's TNT there. Like, obvi. No, I want that. Hey, good. Hooray. Hey, so there's a blue gem path, so we cannot go up further without the blue gem. We're going to be quite alright. And as I said multiple times before, no. First you, Coco. I'm not going to be like backtracking and doing stuff like the second I get the gem. I did that for 1 and 2. We're going to wait until we have everything for this one because there's a lot of backtracking. Like, you're going to be quite amazing. But like, wow, we're like redoing like almost the entire game. I'm like, yeah, I know. Thank you, Coco. Yes, even if the spikes are a little tiny thing, where you could easily like, wow, just shut me up in a half, why don't ya? Like, anything else want to come and get me? I think I haven't gotten killed by the air yet. You want to add that to the list? Like, come on. And again, these are things that you've seen me like go through multiple times, so I don't know why all of a sudden I'm dying to it like now. But, oh well. Now again, we can easily like jump around, you know, jump around. Perfect. Okay, now that we've gone ahead and done that, let's go ahead and skid out of the paddle. Let's move on forward. Now this one, sometimes it's better to just like let it happen. Aha! I would kill you, but then that'd be a waste of a life. Hello, Akawaku. Welcome back. Ooh, a nice little conveyor belt. So pretty. I like it. Picasso. You know that Picasso, like, actually wasn't, like, some dude from, like, the 1800s or something? I want to say I remember saying that he was alive in, like, the 70s? Something like that? And, like, we all just thought he was, like, some tortured artist in, like, the 1800s that was never understood and, like, got disowned by his father. That being said, I'm sure he was still disowned by a father, but, like, you know. Alright, so we are just going right on through here. And if you really want to try to beat the clock, you can go down and try to get that little life. I really don't see the point of it. We're going to be quite alright. Now, Avi, you know, we gotta do that for that one. And there we go. Away we go. I'm going... Okay, great. Yeah, I want to make sure that, like, that TNT was still going to go off. Now here we have to wait for it to slam, and then we can move on forward, because we're just in, like, the right state of mind, you know? Like, I've only had one cup of coffee, but I'm feeling alright, honestly, you know? Like, yeah, you know, I haven't done a whole lot, but that's okay. I plan on doing stuff, don't you worry. Like, what I typically do is, like, once I record, like, a video, I'll then, like, take a break, and you know, I'll either, like, watch, like, 5 seconds of something on TikTok or what have you, but I'm probably going to, like, stop, do a Duolingo lesson, and then stop and then read a chapter in my book, which this one is... okay, so for the book, it is allegedly 1 page long, like, because it's like 110 ends on 111, but at the same time, I'm just, like, looking at it and it's like, this is 4 swipes for me. Like, what are you doing here? Bye-bye, blimps. This one isn't that bad, honestly. Now, it does give us the option to invert the controls. Shall we really want to? I typically just ignore and say, hey, whatever, like, I'll be alright. There it is. But yeah, so we are going to be shooting these down. Just ignore everything, quite honestly, like, you'll be fine. But they are, like, really good at shooting you, like, quite honestly. It is insane, the accuracy that these guys have on us. My goodness, get out of here with that nonsense. Yeah, please, give me the health. Give me the health, thank you. Get out of here with that nonsense. And again, if you ever need to see, like, how many boxes we're missing, you can always hit the triangle button in order to see, or whatever console you're playing on. Out of here with that nonsense. You're not my dad. Get out of here with that. Now, whether or not the air dodge actually works, yeah, I really don't know. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, if you will. Gonna pop that. Gonna pop that. There we go. Yeah, look at my air accuracy. Okay, got that. Oh, there's the box right over there. I see the balloon. Get that balloon. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Got it. No, out of my way. Okay, there's one more box, and I think it's a health box. Ironic. Ironic. Out of the way. Now, they can crash into you, which is so much fun for everyone. You know, except for me, because then I die, but... I mean, you don't die, you just take a lot of damage. Okay, great. Now that we've gotten that, let's go ahead and finish this off so we can go ahead and get that crystal. Fantastic! We are on a roll. Let me go ahead and turn my phone off, because I was, like, watching a TikTok, and then I paused the video, and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and record. And then the phone's just been on the screen of the TikTok this entire time. It's like, because, like, sometimes it'll, like, wait, like, 10 minutes, and it'll just, like, automatically play the TikTok again. I'm like, no, don't do that. That could be copyright music. Thank you, Coco. We don't have time for you to dance. Tell no tales. Yay! My favorite!
So, Crash Bandicoot will meet again. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
I want to put his head on a stick and use him as a puppet. Anyway, ignoring that weird little thing I just said. Okay, the first thing I do, especially because of the Sphinxinator level, is I turn around. Because I really want to make sure there's no boxes behind me. Now, there are boost pads that we will be using, just not now. Because again, we'll be going through every single level. No, that was close and a half. We'll be going through every single level in order to like go and get the relics, because you gotta have a relic. Ooh, my, wow, okay. We are starting the muscle relaxers now, why don't we? Yeah. Did I mention that the jet ski is actually not that great and like extremely loose? Like, I think I've been on like actual jet skis that are like way tighter in control than this. It's all loosey-goosey, so this is going to be like one thing where we're gonna have to like get it right on. Yeah, that'll be fun. There's a box right here, go around here, box right there. And then it said, like, in case we ever get lost, there's an arrow pointing to us, because I guess people got lost here a lot, which I'm not too sure about that. Like, I'm pretty sure they, like, figure it out. Okay, so that's where the ending is, so obviously we gotta get the checkpoint box. Because we got those boxes, yes we did. Fantastic. Again, I know I'm, like, saying stuff as I'm doing it, I just want to make sure. I don't want to, like, spend, like, I don't want to spend, like, 20 minutes on something just for it to be like, hey, you missed a box! I'm like, oh, great, my favorite! There's a box right here. And as you know, there's, like, pirates, like, swimming around here. Apparently we can get out of bounds here in order to get those lives, I guess. But I'm not too sure about that. And get in there. Thank you, Coco. Okay, great. And away we go. Another box. 2 box. 3 box. E-box. E-walks. Anyway, I'm sorry, that wasn't even funny. Get away from the shark. Yeah, if you just don't care, it is super easy to like fly by this thing. Whee! Let's get that checkpoint. Alright. Yeah, it's nice. You know, it's not too bad. And again, if you're like going for the boxes, as long as you just like lightly tap the gas pedal on like certain areas, you'll be fine. Now this wide open area, yeah, that's a different story, because then it is like super easy to like miss a box here. And yes, we do indeed have to go back over there in order to get that box. And you specifically have to be like after a jump in order to get that bird to leave you alone. And yes, that is a life down in the water right over there, which you can only get from jumping for it. But as you can see, this is like a big wide open area, so I'm going to hedge my bets here and just like do one area at a time, so I don't like miss something, because that's the worst thing. The other thing is you really gotta like see. Okay, so I think that's a closed off area. Yeah, that's why the arrow's pointed there. Okay, so you did a little bit there, just enough to wet the whistle, you know, nothing too extreme. My goodness, just right on that cannonball. Yeesh. I think if it was like the 1700s, then Miley Cyrus would have released the song Cannonball. Oh no, wait, that was Avril Lavigne. But yeah, that's a song joke. Oh my goodness, no, how long has it been since we hit a checkpoint? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the reason why that was funny, in case you don't get the joke, let me explain it to you. The reason why it's funny is because Avril Lavigne released a song called Cannonball. And Miley Cyrus released a song Wrecking Ball, so, you know. Ha ha ha. I hate you, Bird. I hate you so much. Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to pull Elliot from the Super Gaming Bros. Please. Was that Elliot? I think it was. Yes. Maybe. That might have been him. It was either Elliot or Matt. Okay, and that bird just did not spawn in for some reason. Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Definitely not gonna argue that one. Okay, let's go ahead and get this box, then we can go back to our little road trip of avoiding cannonballs. Whee! There we go. And in case you are watching this chronologically, I would happily like to inform you that yes, the tuna steak was really good. We ate it and it was like fantastic. And go now. Great. And then we had pork chops, and we also had cubed potatoes, which were also really good. And then follow that with the honey glazed carrots. So yeah, the bright side is that we have lunch. For definitely today, maybe tomorrow. Which I'm completely fine with. There's no shame in leftovers. In fact, it's kind of good to know that you have leftovers, because then like, hey, all you have to do is nuke in the microwave. And yes, there's a lot of cannons here. Yeah, I grew up on my no, leftovers, so it's completely fine. Yeah, there's the crystal, which, listen, if you're going in a hurry because you're like, I just want to focus on the boxes, super duper easy to miss. Yeah. I was not fond of that one. No, hey, checkpoint. Ooh, yes, please let me get my heart rate under 3 digits. Wouldn't that be nice? Speaking of 3 digits, oh my goodness. So I was exercising the other day. Out of the way. Not because I like exercising and I want to get big and strong, because I just wanted to run, and it was like nighttime, like it was 10 p.m. And I know it's probably not great for someone to run at night. So I'm like, let me go to like, hey, we got it, fantastic. So like, get that, fantastic. Okay, great, we got it all. Because it's better to be in like a lit environment where I'm like running in place as opposed to like running on the road at night. So I did that, and I like checked my heart rate, and it was like 194. I'm like, oh my goodness, like I've never seen it go that high. To be fair, it wasn't from like just standing or anything, mind you. No, this was due to like running. My goodness, at like very high speeds, like 6.5 miles per hour. For it wasn't the entire time. I like increased and decreased the speed based on like the song I was listening to match it. But yeah, so that was very unique. I was like, let me go ahead and take a picture of this. And like after the... Sorry, I'm focusing on the boxes here. After like everything was done, I was like, let me look up if this is like a normal heart rate, because I've never seen it go that high before. Like 180, yeah, but like 194, I'm like, that seems a little too close to 200 for my liking. And last I knew, 200 is not a number you want to hit. Unless it's like, I don't know, something else. I don't know. Listen, I just talked, okay? You can't expect me to connect the thoughts here. But yeah, so I looked it up, and 194 is like the maximum heart rate for a 20-year-old, and I'm like, I think that means I have a healthy heart. But obviously, I'm like gonna keep an eye on it, and I listen to my body. So like when my body starts hurting, I'm like, okay, let me go and turn the speed down a little bit. Let me adjust the incline a little bit. Let me try to not make a mess on the treadmill. That is not something I want to do. Like, I do not want to make their lives harder. It's like, man, I made a mess on the trampoline. It's like, sorry, man, it happens. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. So yes, these are the topsy-turvy platforms. You're gonna hate these. Or I should say, you're gonna love them because it's gonna make you laugh as I die from it. But yes, I'm going to hate them. And they're going to be the bane of my existence. Out of here with that nonsense. And then get that box. Now, this green thing shoots you up and makes you automatically spin. That thing has spikes on it, because of course it does. Here's a checkpoint. And here are the boxes. Now, thankfully, what's going on here is that there's not going to be a point where we have to like avoid a bunch of boxes or like do a or like do a weird crazy time limit that we didn't know about, so you don't have to worry about that. You see what you see is what you get here. It's either going to be like a color gem or a death route. It's not going to be like some hidden thing. You're going to be fine. Oh my goodness. Ooh. That got me in a half. What in the turtle and a half shell? Yeesh. Alright. Back to these platforms. They're going to become vertical. Whee! And they're going to become horizontal. Speaking of which, at the time of me recording this, my spouse has like just recently finished watching the Crash 1 Let's Play. And that's great because Crash 2 is coming out on Monday for him. So that'd be really awesome. Yeah. It's like, hey, don't forget you can double jump. I'm like, oh, alright, I forget. Yeah, that's gonna be really fun to like watch him enjoy watching that and just see him struggle. When I say struggle, I don't mean like have to watch me play a game. I mean like all the really tight parts here. Okay, I will take that. I will happily take that because then I can just boink. Cool. Love how I went like so long without dying. And then it's like, bonus round, gotcha. I'm like, great. Wait, the TNT respawned? Respawned. I really hope the TNT doesn't respond. Like, really? Who put these TNT here? Hey! You think we want to be here either? Guess you haven't noticed, buddy. We ain't got no legs. We can't move. All we can do is sit here and wait for the death. So you really want to argue about it? I'll be here. I'll be happy to let up. Because in case you haven't noticed, I have an explosive personality. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, you better be. I'm surprised the TNT respawn. Wait. Respawn. Yes. Responded? Responded. Respawning. Respond. Respawn. It's a word, I know it is. Maybe it's just this same word that means something twice. You know, like a homonym or homophone. Like respawn. Okay, that's what it is. It's a different spelling. Same sound, different spelling. So it's a homophone because it's same sound. That's what it was. And so, like, me and my beautifulness, I'm just like, what if it talked? And it's like, Chronically Blue, are other things talking to you? I'm like, I hope not. Hey, there's the gem. Great. Get that. Get that. Moving on up. Alright. Yeah, do. Yes, whenever that thing is glowing orange, it means, get away from me. Ooh, my heart and a half. No, I want these. Yoink. Out of the way. Perfect. And we missed a bunch of boxes. Of course we did. But when you miss that many boxes, obviously you know, hey, it's not due to, like, us, like, missing 1 or 2 boxes. No. That is specifically due to the super annoying thing that we are going to have to go and do, which is only available once we get a bunch of relics. Yay! But there's a special gem at the end of the death route. Yay! So yeah, we have to go through this without dying. And now that I think about it, you know, I'm almost certain it was Elliot. I'm almost certain. I know, you're probably listening to this and you're just like, huh? Who's Elliot? From the Super Gamer Bros, the YouTube channel I watched a lot. Like, really early on, like, back in, like, 2012. I remember, like, watching this stuff. Because that was when, like, we got the combination NES, SNES, like, Retro Duo or whatever. And, yeah, I'm not gonna make that. And I, like, watched their Let's Play to, like, find all the secrets and such. I'm like, yeah, it's because of them. I mean, of course, I would, like, spend most of the time, like, laughing and then watch their stuff. So, oh. Yeah, out of the way. Gotcha. Okay, we didn't die yet, right? No. Right? Yeah. No, we did not die yet. Okay, good. Sorry, it's easy to forget if I have or have not died yet. Hey, looky there. Boink, boink. That's how you do it. Yeah, they like messing around with you in this one. They're like, hee hee hee. Ooh, looky, you did stuff way too early. Now this one, it will still break it, don't you worry. But just in case. There we go. Can we get up there? Yes, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooray! 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooray! Ugh. Okay, good. Whew. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for that one to go off, honestly. Perfect. I really just want to make sure that I got that. I did not want to backtrack for that one. But yeah, can you believe that there's still 55 boxes here? Yay! My favorite, I love that number! I know you do. 55 is my lucky number! Hey, Aku, you know it's bad when the developers give you an Aku. They're like, you're gonna need this here. But yeah, for a majority of the time, as long as you're just like fast on your feet, you're gonna be fine with the water parts. Just don't try to play superhero, okay? Like, honestly, it's better that way. Just like, get the few boxes you need and then just like pull away. That's the best thing to do. I want to say I quite remember, like, early on, what happened was, even if there was, like, a little bit of water, it would still, like, get you. And you'd be like, oh, great, my favorite. It's like, yeah, I know. And look at that, we made it to the death route. Yeah. That's how cool we are. We made it to the death route. And they call it a death route for a reason, because it's a gauntlet. Now, it's not too bad, honestly. Like, as long as you, like, take your time, you're going to be fine. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of enemies. When isn't there, honestly, you know. But you may think that you just have to, like, go through and, like, run through all this. Nope. Yeah, we can actually, like, stand on this thing, and so we don't have to die. And then, just because I like to play it safe, I've done well so far, gonna take it easy up here. You can jump onto those little platforms here in order to, like, avoid the water, but I really wouldn't, like, tempt it. Now, here is great because you got to get that timing great on this thing. Like that. Then we jump, and here we go. And the water rises, and the shore ascends. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. It would have been so funny if there was a nitro there. Like, I'm doing great. Death. Never mind. Okay, then now that we have this, we can go ahead and die. Yeah, I like it, honestly. It's like a reward. Yeah, so that's what it looks like when you die in the water, in case you didn't know. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that, and then back away, just so the boxes are there. And now we're right up here. And again, if we were able to run, could easily make that. Easily. But we can't, so we're not. Yeah, don't forget about the crystal, you know, that thing that we need for the story purposes. Because honestly, I forget it quite a lot. And now we're up on this platform. There's a beetle. The beetles are very shiny in this one, I gotta say. Is there a box above me? No, there's not. I'm sure that's going to happen one time where there's a box above me and I don't jump, and that's the one that had a box in it, and I'm like, great, I missed one, where? And I go through and like redo it, and it's like, oh, hey, look, here it is. I'll take that. Out of the way. Whoop. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. What? I can't finish that lyric, I'm sorry. Got it. Look at that. Look at that. We are just spinning around like we own the joint. My goodness and a half. Just put me on the A list, the Dean's list. That's what it's called, the Dean's list. I think I was on the Dean's list like maybe once, and it was something like that. It was like one time in middle school, I got like all A's and B's, and I'm just like, this is the first time I've ever done this. And there's like, congrats, you're part of the National Junior Honor Society. I'm like, huh? That sounds lame. I'm like, it is. I'm like, great. And but apparently, like, it's a big deal, and like I went to it, and there's okay, great, just give us your phone number, and like we'll text you when like the meetings are. I'm like, okay, great. So I give them my phone number, and they never text me when the meetings were. And like, hey, since you like haven't shown up to the meetings, yeah, you're not part of it anymore. I'm like, okay. Like, am I supposed to feel bad that I didn't get the text message to go to the meeting? Like, I'm not exactly losing sleep over this, honestly.
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
Okay, so here's the thing. Once you hit a specific age, that has a different meaning. And I'm just like, huh? But yeah, so there's going to be like a bunch of different parts that we can like hone in on in order to like cause damage to. I try to focus on the belly button first. Like that. Now, here this is going to happen, so then we just have to like get down. But yeah, these things are going to be like taking time to like get damaged. And like there's only so much you can do. So just like try to like focus the reticle on it as much as possible and just hope that it's on it. Quite honestly. Now there's no health in here because obviously it's a boss fight. So you really just kind of like go with the flow and just like deal as much damage as you can. Okay, there's that gone. Awesome. We're actually making like pretty good time here. There's that, and that means the final thing is actually going to be this little thing here. Which, as long as we just like avoid, we're gonna be quite alright here. Ow. I say as I just like go right into it. And there we go. Just kidding. Hello, tiger friend. Yeah, this is the real boss now. The first part was just a warm-up. Yeah, just don't get hit by anything. In case you haven't noticed that part, it's kind of like the main thesis of it all. Hey, don't get hit. And like, yeah, so what you're really going to do is like try to like keep moving around so that nothing can really have time to like lock on you. And that's basically what you're going to do here. So you're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage, but there's a little bit of damage over time. And if you do that, then you're probably going to be fine. There we go. Yeah, once one goes down, then it all starts to fall like dominoes. And that's honestly the best part, is when it falls like dominoes. Yeah, let's just get rid of that purple thing there. Because, yes, I know purple is like someone's favorite color, but guess what's trying to kill us? But it's purple! I thought your favorite color was red. I mean, it was, and then he dropped me in the vat of acid, now my favorite color is purple. It's like, that doesn't make it... It's so self-fulfilling. We got the fruit bazooka! To fire fruit at a target, hold the L2 button and press circle.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you!
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
Alright then. Okay. But yeah, with that we have an entire another world fully completed. Well, not fully completed, but you know what I mean. Okay. And here is it. I would love to say that this is the hardest one. It's really not though. No, the hardest one is going to be the secret ones. Yes, we have another driving level. Let me see here. Another flying level. And a dark level. Because, yeah, why not? But yeah, so, now that you know exactly what we have coming up next, it's time for me to bid you fully adieu. That's not even what that means, but I'll see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Bye, my sweet bears!